All right, let's get this show started.
In today's news, Umar Nurmagomedov fires back at Merab Dvalishvili. As we reported yesterday, according to Dana White, Umar is the most likely next bantamweight title challenger that is set to face the winner of O'Malley vs. Dvalishvili. This news did not land well with Merab, who's opened up on the situation, saying that the UFC is only pushing him because he's a cousin of Khabib Nurmagomedov's.
Yeah, so Umar, let's see. He has a big test now. I know the UFC pushing him. He don't deserve the push like this, but he's a good fighter. But he beat nobody, and he's ranked number 10. Now he's fighting number 2. Even he's gonna win or lose, he's gonna rank number 3 or number 2 again. He has a push because we all know why. He's Khabib's cousin.
Now, Umar scuffed at Merab's claims, tweeting, "Jan fought for title after 6 wins, O'Malley after 4 wins. Merab, you could have fought for the title with Aljo last year. You have to stop crying. You're just scared that I will take everything from you." Jake Paul changes his tune and shows Dana White some love. Paul has been a big advocate for fighters in recent years, regularly speaking ill of Dana White and the UFC for not paying their fighters enough. However, during a recent interview on the Full Send podcast, Jake showed respect to the UFC CEO and even praised his RNC speech. Jake also added that he and Dana could potentially one day be good friends.
That's where I applaud the UFC and what they've done for MMA as a sport, and their promotion, production, all of their shit is amazing. Like, people think I
UFC's
hate...
dope.
The best.
Yeah, no, people think I hate the
So
UFC.
sick.
I don't.
I think Dana's hurt by you. I don't know if he's hurt. I love Dana.
Yeah, but also, like, I
have
didn't...
to bow down
Dana's
to
the
the
best
Godfather.
guy.
But,
Yeah,
but that's
he
what
is.
I'm saying. But, like, I also have a lot of respect for, like, his RNC speech, bro, was amazing. Like, we agree on so many things, and I think he has a great side of him, and I'm sure we'd be friends maybe in this life, maybe in a different life. I just want fighters to get paid more. That's it.
How do fighters get paid right now? What's like the base minimum?
$12,000 a fight. So, like, even if they fought 4 times a year, that's not enough
Yeah,
to
but you
support
also
their
get
family.
the purse too if you have the fight of the night. This in the beginning stages when you first sign up. It's all
There's
on
like
you too.
there's bonuses, of course, yeah.
Dana White explains why John Jones isn't fighting Tom Aspinall next. During a recent interview with Kevin Iole, White was asked why he wasn't in favor of Aspinall fighting Jones despite his interim title. The UFC CEO stated that Aspinall doesn't deserve a fight against Jones quite yet. Dana explained that Miocic and Bones have done a lot to get into their position, and while White is hopeful that the winner will face Aspinall, that's far from a guarantee.
There's no doubt. I mean, this guy is a scary dude, and he looks like the future of the heavyweight division, right? But at the same time, he's working his way up. He's climbing up the ladder, and everybody's like, he deserves this, and he deserves that, and doesn't deserve anything. He looks great, and he looks like he's going to be the guy. You got Stipe and John, who have paid their dues. They've been here forever. They fought everybody. They fought all the fights that you could possibly fight. These guys deserve to fight each other. Whoever wins that fight, I think that they owe it to Aspinall to fight him and give him the opportunity that they've been given.
Ben Askren accuses Dana White of hypocrisy regarding John Jones' delayed return. During Jones' absence, Tom Aspinall has ascended into one of the heavyweight division's main stars, winning the interim belt at UFC 295 and most recently defending the title at UFC 304 with a first-round knockout of Curtis Blades. Now, despite declined fan interest in Jones vs. Miocic, White has stuck by his word and has delayed Aspinall's lineal title shot. Ben Askren has now spoken out, saying he feels White is giving Jones unprecedented treatment with his insistence to have Jones face Miocic instead of Aspinall. During a recent episode of Funky and the Champ with Daniel Cormier, Askren said, "I almost feel like maybe John Jones has some dirt on Dana White or something, because Dana generally wouldn't put up with this type of behavior. This is what the UFC has been founded on, whereas boxing isn't. We want the best guys to fight. We want to see who the best guy is. No shenanigans, no padding records to go 40-0. The fact that John, I don't know if allowed is the right term, but that Dana is playing along and letting him and Stipe fight, when Stipe is going to be close to 4 years out by the time they fight, and you have this young interim champion who he's a beast. He smashes people. The fact that they won't put them in there together, and there's this obvious guarantee that John beats Stipe and says, I'm done, and then you never get to see that." Belal Muhammad believes he's close to UFC double champ status. Just over a week after his decision victory over Leon Edwards, Belal Muhammad is already eyeing more UFC gold. Speaking to Grind City Media, Belal stated that there's no clear number one contender in the welterweight division and said that he's only 2 wins away from starting a conversation about double champ status. You can watch the full interview on the Grind City Media YouTube channel. The links in today's video description found below.
I already beat so many top contenders. You could say Shavkat's next, but is he truly deserving to be next? Is Usman truly deserving to be next? Like, there's not really a clear number one contender if you're really thinking about it. When Leon won, I was the clear number one contender. I beat this guy, this guy, this guy. He's like, all right, well, he beat Wonder Boy, and I beat like 4 guys after Wonder Boy. There's not really that guy where you're like, oh, he beat a number one contender. None of these guys beat a number one contender like I beat a number one contender. When I beat Luque, he was on a 7-fight winning streak. When I beat Gilbert Burns, he was on a 2-fight winning streak. He was a number one contender. He was right there. Sean Brady was 15-0 when I beat him. Like, all these guys had big wins, huge wins. But it tells me that I got like maybe 2 fights, and now I can start talking about, double champ status because I already beat all these guys in the top 10.
Magomed Ankalaev vents his frustration after being passed over for a title shot. The number 2 ranked Ankalaev is scheduled to fight Alexander Rakic in a light heavyweight battle at UFC 308 on October 26th in Abu Dhabi. The Russian is making it known that this is not the fight he wanted. Ankalaev was fixed on a title shot against current champion Alex Pereira. Now, following the official announcement of his fight with Rakic, Ankalaev took tax with this threatening message. Now that everybody knows I'm not fighting for the title and will fight Rakic in Abu Dhabi, whoever McMaynard gives me, I will smash their face so that they can no longer deny me if I do my job impressively. I feel sorry for whoever is going to fight me from now going forward. Conor McGregor almost gets his expensive watch stolen. Recently, footage emerged of McGregor almost getting his Jacob & Co. Opera Godfather watch that is worth $360,000 stolen after a fan feigned a picture and tried to loosen the watch off McGregor's wrist.
My man, what's up? How are you? How are you? Hey, what's your number? Okay, sorry. Oh, yeah. Can you sign my arm, please? No.
McGregor has also had some choice words for Canelo Alvarez, who recently stated he would only fight longtime contender David Benavidez if he got a $200 million payday. Conor reacted, tweeting, "Canelo is a cornflake. He has about 300,000 buys in him. He does not generate nothing near what he seeks to be paid. UFC Noche is going to run them from the strip. Sheik Turkey was right moving on. Canelo doesn't sell." It's time for today's top memes. 3rd place was found over on Reddit and was posted by Tumbleweed. 2nd place meme was found over on Facebook and was posted by Robert. And today's top meme was found over on Instagram and was posted by As Shopped As It Gets. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.